Hello all and welcome back to my Techtonica series. I am Ragarath and today we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to look at this room again. We built it so that it worked nicely, but I'm finding that this, like this one here, still occasionally blocks up, which means that this filtering system is not working and expanding it is going to be really hard. We don't have the filter stack inserters yet, and it would work really well, I think, if we had filter stack inserters already. But because we don't, I'm going to change this up slightly. What I'm going to do is pull out a free and put onto a belt just for the iron, so that this keeps running when I'm not actually paying attention to it, because I have to keep coming over and stopping it. I did try adding on extra stuff, but it's just going to get too big and unwieldy. So let's have a look at how we're going to change this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop these actually running, just so that everything winds up. These can carry on because this will empty and it will allow us to see what's going on in the future. We don't need all of this storage now, so let's get rid of this and all of these little gubbins here. Now I think we're going to want that still. Let's get rid of this whole track here, because we're going to have to look at the way we're doing this. We still need to take out of free on every one of these. So I think all I'm going to do here is change it so that we're pulling out of the ends here. So if we do this, we can actually just, we can do it like we were doing before. We can just bring it straight over here instead. And then what we can do, we can have free pulling out of these ends, which is 90 per minute. I think these do 75. Yeah, so 3 of these is enough to keep up with the workload. Like so. And if we set these all to iron, quick copy is going to be very useful. Oh, that was iron chunk, not iron ore. Did I set these to iron chunks too? Yes, because I'm an idiot. I've not done that one. And I'm going to need to do these ones too. So I think all we're going to do is we'll have some boxes here just for storing all the gravel that's going to be coming out. As you see, we can fit a lot of boxes in that little square there. No, we can't, because we have to get rid of this lot of boxes, just due to the way things are going to be working. Although we're going to have to think of something here. I mean, we could just be a little janky and do this. Because that would actually work quite well. If we have these coming out of here, taking gravel outlet. And we should be able to join these on. Yeah, that looks quite good actually. I quite like that. And it saves. I was going to use a long inserter to pass it over, but that would have broken down this end. I could have moved this across, but I think that actually looks quite good. So let's get these last few done. Good. And now that should allow that room to keep running without me having to interact with it at all. We do need to put this down here and put these into here. Like so. And that should be able to stack my gravel up for the moment until we make use of it in whatever we're going to make use of it in the future. But as you see, there's not a lot of gravel coming out of these things, and it keeps these running at full speed now. We can take this gravel out just to make sure we have... it would all come out on its own eventually anyway, because of the speed we're pulling it out. But, hey, look at that. We have fixed this room. Now, we're also probably going to have to do this with the copper. Although the copper is probably backed up because we're not really using it all that much at the moment. Ah, yeah, look, same things happened over this side. So, let's sort this side out as well. There we go. Look at all these stacked up now. Okay, so we're actually doing the filtering here on this side. And we did put more filters in as well, and it's still not working. So let's have a look at how we're doing this. I think what we'll do is we're going to bring this right down here. And it's basically going to do that. Let's get rid of these a minute just so that it's not causing a problem. Let's bring this to the end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can't go on this last one, otherwise you won't have enough room to pull out of these sides. So you have to do the front 3. And then we want this one going like this. And you're going to have to come back down this way to then stack up the gravel in these. But we can remove them, put this in because it is just gravel on that belt now. We're not using a small sushi belt. Means we can get rid of these, and those can just stack my gravel up to the end here, which we've got a lot of gravel already down here, but that does also mean that we don't need all of this. So we can tidy this up a little bit more, like so. There we go. So it is 3 wide instead of 2 wide now, but this is going to make everything a lot more efficient because we're not having to run back all this. Oh, gosh, we don't want that. We want gravel coming out of that one. And these ones we want copper. And can't click on that one. There we go. More copper. Let's just do all these copper ones first. And because we're pulling out faster than it's making them, we're pulling out 90 per minute here when they only make 75 per minute. That will not be a problem. Right. So let's do these. We've already got one. Hey. Gravel for you. Gravel for you. Gravel for you. And more gravel. There we go. Now, these won't back up anymore. I won't have to manually sort these out at all. And they should continue to stack up. Whereas they are chucking straight out this way, so we're not using enough copper at the moment. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do in this episode, guys, is just show you the problem that arose with that room. I didn't think it would arise, but it did. So we have now corrected it, and we can use that in the future on the rest of the build. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!